Greetings, everyone. It's 1:45 in the morning. I closed at work today, and I'm opening in the morning. But package 3 of 3 arrived today, and there's no way in heck I'm going to wait until tomorrow to open it. Yeah, it actually arrived shortly before I headed off to work. Well, actually, I had some errands to run, as luck would have it. And the package arrived right before I left to do my errands, and I did not have time to film the package opening and do the errands and go to work and stuff. So, yeah, so basically I've just been tormented all day wondering what could be in the final package. Well, let's not waste any time, because I need to get to bed now. But I'm going to take my sweet time and savor this final package before I do go to bed. Yeah. Brain not work good. Alrighty. Package 3 of 3 from David Bunch of Numbers. Let's see what lies in store for us today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Just getting some agua. Welcome back. Okay. What were we doing? Hi, how's it going? So what's new? Oh, package. Yes. Okay. Well, let's I'm not going to bother recapping what was in the previous two, because chances are you probably just watched them, and maybe I'll do a little recap at the end. But suffice to say, David sent a ton of stuff this time, and I am just overwhelmed. I don't even know if I can react anymore. Okay, so basically, this is the third of 3 packages. I have absolutely no idea what's in it, because I've been taking care not to listen to David's detailed message on this until finishing opening. I'm actually really glad that this arrived so quickly after the other two, because otherwise it would have been driving me crazy wanting to listen to the message, but obviously not wanting to have anything spoiled. So now, I was kind of concerned when they didn't all show up at the same time, that maybe the third one got stuck in customs or something like that. But no, it arrived the next day, which is today. Well, I guess technically yesterday now. Alrighty, so without any further ado, let us open package 3 of 3. I know you guys are dying to get into it as much as I am. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Open it up. This is a nice, easy to open bubble envelope, which is good. And as far as I can tell, nothing arrived damaged either, so everything is very good. So let's just feel our way around here. This one feels like a individual DVD. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, sweet! Oh my god! Yeah, I remember this. The Raccoons, Season 1. Wow, I haven't seen this in ages. Man, yeah, definitely a sign of the times. You don't really see characters anymore where the main villain is constantly smoking in cartoons. That's just not something you see anymore. Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I remember actually seeing the Raccoons when it was just a series of specials, like before it even became a regular series. That's awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, that's another one that I think Rosie and I will be able to enjoy together. And we have a big box. Oh, awesome! I've heard of this, but I've never seen it. From Hayao Miyazaki and Kiyosuke Mikuriya. Sorry, I'm butchering that. We have the complete adventures of Sherlock Hound. That's fantastic. Yeah. I think when I was looking up a little bit more information about the Willy Fogg and D'Artagnan sets you sent me, I stumbled across this, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember hearing about that, but again, it's one that I don't think ever made it over here. And no, that's great. I'm definitely going to enjoy checking that one out. So 26 episodes. fantastic. Yeah. We'll open these up and take a quick peek inside before, otherwise it's going to be a really short package opening video, because this one seems to only have 3 items. Wow. Oh, and there we go. Perfect. The Raccoons Season 2. There we go. All 10 episodes. Wow, they only... Is this all they did, was 2 seasons? I seem to recall the Raccoons just being on forever. So we have 11 episodes for Season 1 and 10 episodes for Season 2. So the first 2 seasons of the Raccoons. Or maybe it's just this is all they've released so far. I don't know. I don't know. I think we did get these in Region 1 as well. We did not get Sherlock Hound, though, as far as I'm aware. So that's great. Definitely got lots of distinctly British 80s cartoons to enjoy. And that's fantastic. I think the Raccoons was actually Canadian, if I remember correctly. This was actually produced by a Canadian animation company. Can't remember. I always thought it was Nelvana. Maybe I was mistaken. But I was sure that it was Canadian. And that was one of the reasons I liked to watch it so much, because it was just like, you know, patriotic. Okay, there we go. Getting this open here, so make sure there's nothing else hiding there. Awesome. Okay. So, yeah. Open her up. Oh, by the way, I did dig around a little bit and found out some things about some of the other stuff, which I'll get to in a minute. And you know what? It's funny because I'm sure David goes into this in his message, which I can now safely listen to. Okay, so we have the Raccoon Season 1. Very nice. And there's the top and the side and the... Who cares? The bottom never has anything interesting. And it's basically just a side slip case there. So there we got... I don't remember any of the characters. I remember the bad guy's name is Cyril Sneer. That's all I remember. Ooh, there we go. And if we open it up, we've got 2 discs. So 11 episodes spread across 2 discs. And there's a couple of inserts here. Can see how long ago this came out. Coming soon to DVD, The Mysterious Cities of Gold. Yeah, this originally came out in Region 2, and then we got a Region 1 release of both the regular edition and the like collector's edition releases of it here as well. That's one I've been wanting to pick up, actually, and I'm sure I will at some point. And there we go. So basically just nice little insert that gives you a breakdown of the episodes on the discs. Very nice. See DVD release companies, is that so hard? You know, do you really need to save that 1/10 of a cent and not include inserts all the time? You know, like, come on. They did it for the Raccoons, they can do it for anything else. You know, come on. Give us our damn inserts. So there we go. So that's very nice. Very nice indeed. And we'll check out set 2, which I'm guessing will probably be very similar. Okay, there we go. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a fun little trip down nostalgia lane. The I'm pretty sure Rosie has never seen the Raccoons before, and I'm sure that she will enjoy it very much, as I did as a youth. And there we go. I'll try to not to get so much of the reflection. And open her up. Oh, no Mysterious Cities of Gold preview this time. But there we go. So we got Cyril Sneer there, and one of the Raccoons, Bert, I think his name was, if I remember correctly. And I remember that because he has a big B on his shirt. B for Bert. So, and then again we have the booklet, which gives you the breakdown of the episodes. And there you go. Very nice. And then finally, we'll check out Sherlock Hound. This is very cool. This will make a great addition just to the Sherlock Holmes collection in general. There's quite a lot of Sherlock Holmes over the years, of course, but I'm slowly starting to build that collection. The one Sherlock Holmes series I really want to get is the Granada series, of course, with Jeremy Brett, and then of course all the Basil Rathbone films and whatnot. And there's a few others that I'd like to check out. I saw a really good one actually. Was had Tom Baker, Doctor Number 4, as Sherlock, and it was quite good. It was an adaptation of Hound of the Baskervilles. So there we go. So Sherlock Hound, very nice. I really like the design on this slipcover. It makes it look like a nice, classy old book. You know, it's very nice. I don't know why they did this. They had because if you look, you can see that they put a sticker of the U rating on there, but you can see underneath it's a U rating. And I was just seeing maybe it was different reasons, but no. The sticker says Universal, suitable for all, and the original rating underneath the sticker says Universal, suitable for all. This begs the question, so why did they put this big, ugly sticker on it if it was printed on the cover? I just don't understand what goes through DVD makers' heads sometimes. So anyway, there's the back with the big, ugly sticker on it. Yeah, and see, it's printed exactly the same on the back of the case. Universal, suitable for all. And that's it. Why would you need a sticker just to make it that little bit bigger? I don't know. So essentially the inner case looks exactly the same as the outer case. And then we have that. A lot of discs. We got, what, 5 discs? That's excellent. Look at that. And we're all upside down and sideways and inside out here. Hang on a second. Let me just flip them all around and we can get a better look, maybe. Sort of. Well, kinda. Anyway, there. You sort of get the idea there. Very nice. I like that it's different disc art on each one, which is very nice. Too often you just get those plain, boring, nothing labels. Like I know Buena Vista is doing that. Excuse me, doing that with a lot of their stuff. So I wanted to mention something. I did a little bit of digging around regarding the Transformers videos. Just hold on a second. Get them here. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Okay. So I did a little bit of research. I was wondering what the difference was between this release and this 3-volume release. Now they're both from Maverick Entertainment, and one of the things that puzzled me was this one has a 2001 release date, I believe. Yes, 2001 release date. First season spread across 3 volumes and in completely random order. Whereas this one, I could not find a year anywhere on it, other than they say copyright 1986, which is just the copyright date for the show. But I found out that this release actually came out in 2002, so the following year. So apparently what the difference is, I knew there had to be a good reason why David sent them to me, because he never sends me stuff without good reason. But apparently what the difference is this is the complete first season from the original broadcast masters. So this is the original broadcast videotapes used as the source with the original mono audio, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, mono and stereo, and it has a stereo version as well. But no 5.1 Rhino bastardization track. Okay, so we got that. And I'm just going to, sorry Raccoons. But this one is an interesting animal because it again is the original broadcast video. However, the audio apparently was, I guess, licensed from Rhino, and it's actually the 5.1 remixed audio that was on the Rhino releases. So this is an interesting hybrid of the sort of Rhino bastardization, but without all of the errors that were in the Rhino version, like because they used the work prints. So it has the Rhino audio, but with the original broadcast video. So this way you can have the episodes without all the mistakes, but also have the 5.1 audio if for some reason you like that. I'll definitely watch this just out of curiosity, because I think that's an interesting mix of like sort of the best of both worlds. Well, I don't really want to say the best because the 5.1 track was a travesty, but a very interesting little collector's item there. So thank you very much, David. It was good to sort of figure out the mystery. Of course, as I say, I mean, I'm sure you go into this in great detail in your message, and well, maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more. I was thinking I might actually do just a brief fourth part to this after I listen to David's message here, and just get answer any questions or comments, or just comment on things and such as well. So look forward to a fourth part. It may just be brief because I may have inadvertently already covered everything. The other thing I did was I was really curious about which dub was used for the Castle Cagliostro, and sure enough, it's the original. I kept saying Manga Entertainment, but I actually meant Streamline. It's the old Streamline Pictures dub that I had on my old VHS tape, which is not on the DVD edition that I used to have, and I don't think it's on the new one either. The new one has a newer dub. So that's great. So that's fantastic. That's actually that successfully completes a little mini quest that I had going on there, which was to find out if the original Streamline dub was available anywhere on DVD for this particular movie. So thank you very much, David. I really appreciate that, because the later releases of this have had the alternate dub. So I did watch a little bit of it just to check. There's a few key scenes that I remembered vividly from the Streamline version. Now, some of you may be saying, oh, dubbing versus subbing, dubbing is anime for the illiterate, or, whatever catchphrase you want to use. Whereas, in my case, it's very simple. If I'm seeing an anime for the first time, I will usually watch it subtitled, simply to get that, more natural, original Japanese performances for the characters and the voice acting and whatnot. However, if it's something that I've seen many times and just want to put on in the background while I'm doing laundry or something, then I'll put on the dub. Or if it's something where I want to watch the movie, but I just don't feel like reading because I'm tired or something, I'll put on the dub. But if I'm watching it as a serious anime enthusiast, obviously I will watch the Streamline dub. Yeah, that makes sense. I will obviously watch the subtitles. But for something like this, where my first experience with it was a particular dub, then I want to have that particular dub simply for nostalgia's sake, And so for me, that's why it's worthy to track down the old dubs. Now, the other big anime dub, obviously, that I want to get my hands on is Akira, the original Streamline Akira dub. That one is just the stuff of legend, because it's fun and cheesy in so many ways, and just infinitely quotable for all the wrong reasons. Plus, it has Cam Clark, the voice of Leonardo, and Max Sterling as the voice of Kaneda. I think that was another issue people had with that particular dub, is they misspell a lot of the names, because I think his name is actually supposed to be just pronounced Canada, like the country, but spelled different. It's John Coffee, ma'am, like the drink, only spelled different. Yeah. I have not checked out The Secret of Mamo yet, just to see which dub it is, but I'm guessing it's the only English dub that I'm aware of, and likely the Streamline Pictures one is again, or I guess Manga Entertainment in this case, because the version that I have on DVD is only Japanese with English subtitles, so it's like the purest edition. Whereas this one, I notice, has both English and Japanese. So again, thank you very much, because my first experience with this film was actually, it was the VHS release where it was actually called The Mystery of Mamo, and yeah, it was dubbed in English because it was, well, VHS, and you can't really have multiple tracks on VHS. So, interesting side note, you actually can have multiple tracks on VHS if you have a hi-fi VCR and you're able to manually switch between the hi-fi and lo-fi tracks, because there actually is 2 tracks on a hi-fi VHS tape. In fact, a lot of my old home movies are done with dual track audio. A lot of my old VHS tapes from 1990 I did with dual track audio. Crazy, eh? Because I had a VCR that would allow you to record on one or the other or mix them. So what I would do is my friends would come over and they'd be playing, want to play some music or something, like put on a cassette tape. This is before CDs really caught on. So they'd bring over some cassettes, or we'd listen to some records. And what I would do is I'd have my stereo patched in, or I'd have, what the hell was it? I had my tape player patched into the VCR, and then the VCR out to the stereo. So that would record. So how did it work? Yeah, it was so the line inputs on the back of the VCR would record on the hi-fi track, and then I had the camera going in through the RF cable input, and that would record on the lo-fi track. So I would have the camera audio of us filming. You know, I would just film my weekends and stuff, film the get-togethers and parties and whatnot. So it had the camera audio on the lo-fi track, and then basically a hi-fi stereo music-only track on the hi-fi track. How freaking cool is that for 1990 technology? Yeah. I would demonstrate that in a Multimedia Chronicles Retro episode at some point, except obviously it's all copyrighted music, and I can't really do that. Plus, you know, a lot of my friends who were in those videos probably wouldn't want them to be seen. But anyway, a little bit of completely unrelated minutia for you. Yeah, I just noticed that, you know, the other ones are 20 minutes long. I figured I might as well pad this one out to 20 minutes as well. So, yeah, very cool stuff. Thank you so much for everything. I guess we should do a quick summing up. So let's do a quick summing up, shall we? Okay, so first off, in package number 1, we got a butt-ton of Transformers stuff. We got Transformers, the deluxe edition of Season 1, which is the original broadcast video with the Rhino remixed 5.1 audio, and then the 3-volume release from, both of these are from Maverick Entertainment, but this is the full original broadcast versions of Season 1 with original video and audio. And then, in addition to that, we got the first ever DVD release, UK DVD release of the Transformers Takara collection. This is the first 6 episodes of Transformers Headmasters. And then, not to be outdone, we got the complete set of Headmasters, the complete set of Super God Master Force, and the complete set of Victory. So, all of Transformers Takara there. Just angle down a little bit. Okay, there we go. And then, in the second set, we got some great kids stuff. We got the, well, kids stuff and not so kids stuff. We, of course, got the aforementioned Castle of Cagliostro and Secret of Mamo, the first and second Lupin the Third movies, respectively. And this one, of course, is directed by Hayao Miyazaki, who did quite a few episodes of the second TV series of Lupin as well. We also got the complete series of Around the World with Willy Fogg, which is basically, I was reading the back here, is basically adapted from Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days. So, very cool, lots of fun. And then we got Dogtanian, the complete first series, which is based on Alexander Dumas's The Three Musketeers. And then we got Dogtanian Series 2, which is based on another Alexander Dumas book, The Man in the Iron Mask. And then we got Dogtanian in One for All and All for One, and the Dogtanian TV special. So these, as far as I'm aware, this is the complete saga of Dogtanian, whatever. Very cool. And then today, oh, and we also got issues 6 and 7 of Serial Geek magazines, all 80s cartoons all the time. And then today we got, of course, seasons 1 and 2 of the Raccoons, and the complete series of Sherlock Hound. Holy guacamole, Batman! Let's just take a look at the whole stack here, shall we? Let's turn this around. Angle it down. There we go. Check that out. Wow. That. Wow. 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 Just actually seeing it all together like this, like, holy Moses. That is a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is going to take me probably until you have another package ready for me to get through. There's still a lot of the stuff you sent me before I still haven't got around to watching. Just, wow. But this is fantastic. I mean, this is absolutely... I don't know what I can say other than wow. You know, I am quite literally speechless. You've really outdone yourself, David, I have to say. This is absolutely amazing, and I cannot possibly thank you enough. This is some really fantastic stuff. And I love that you sent me stuff that both Rosie and I can enjoy together, because, I mean, obviously she can enjoy pretty much all of this stuff, but, I mean, some of it is still a little bit old for her, but, you know, like some of the Transformer stuff might be a little old for her and whatnot, but, yeah, great stuff. Well, I don't know what more I can say. I'm going to head off and listen to your message, and yeah, I guess we'll see you all in part 4 for the big wrap-up. I don't know what more I can say about everything, other than, you know, maybe comment on a few little addendums from David after listening to the message. So, alrighty, I'm going to go off and listen to that now while I just kind of unwind and relax and get ready for bed. So, thanks for watching, and thank you again, David, for just an overwhelming amount of awesome stuff. Thank you so much. I'm really going to enjoy that. Everything. Alrighty, take care, everybody, and I will see you next time. So until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara.